LA Dub, that is what they call me. King of the woods, hit to the stairs, that is what they call me. Outlaw, outlaw, that is what they call me. O-U-T, that is what they call me. LA Dub, that is what they call me. O-U-T, that is what they call me. Outlaw, that is what they call me. Hey man, you think they think we're badasses yet?
What's cracking, mother truckers? Outlaw back here for another video. Today is a special one that a lot of y'all look forward to all the freaking time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a question and answer video. Now, we film our videos kind of like a couple weeks in advance, so we filmed this a couple weeks before y'all are even seeing it. But a couple weeks ago, I asked y'all on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram to send in y'all's questions, and you did, and that's what these questions are for. So, if you ever want to be featured in a quick Q&A video in the future, just make sure to follow me on Instagram, @JaredOutlaw, on Twitter, @JaredOutlaw, and or my Facebook fan page, which the links are all below. I say we get right into it, but first, we always gotta do that first freaking thing that we all love here on the Outlaw channel. That's pack, dip, and spit. Oh, damn! Now that was pretty gosh dang good. I didn't think I'd do it. I was planning on messing up on that, but let's see if I can do it again. Oh, nope. That first one was the best. First one's the best. First one's all that matters. Pretty much what that just means is that I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Albert Einstein, eat your heart out. Gosh, good. Just a good old freaking trusty, dusty, old faithful Copenhagen wintergreen today. Mud jug of the day is the POWMIA mud jug, the Prisoners of War Missing in Action mud jug, which has been out for a couple years now, and this is one of my favorite mud jugs just because of all the detail in it. It's freaking beautiful. They got the flags, they got soldiers, helicopters. I mean, you are not forgotten with the eagle and the American flag on there. I mean, ghosts of soldiers, freaking Bible verses, and the we remember tombstones with the crosses and everything. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful pattern, and I love this mud jug. And another reason that I want to use this mud jug today is because I saw something on my Facebook feed, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to delete my gosh dang Facebook soon, y'all. I can't even go on this bitch without seeing freaking negativity or girls taking selfies or girls and guys talking about how freaking stupid and horrible their gosh dang life is. Or, another fad going around right now is taking a picture of a family member that's about to die, or that's very sick, or they're taking pictures of like some type of nasty thing on their body or something, or some disgusting freaking, you know, virus or malarian type of disease on your arm or something like that. They post it for everybody to see because they want people to freaking feel bad for them. Quit the freaking pity party, mother truckers. God! Anyways, like I was saying, I saw this thing on Facebook the other day about this one dude who came out saying that now it should be known to man of the world, that the POW MIA flag is now considered racist. What in the freaking dick, son? Are you kidding me? In my opinion, it's just another sumbitch trying to get some gosh dang cheap recognition off of some stupid little comment like that. Ignorant as tits. So that's one reason I'm using the POW mud jug today, is to support the troops, support this flag, and if that sumbitch was really serious, I hope someone finds him one day and kicks him in the dick real hard. Or real hard. And hopefully he doesn't have kids, because if he does, if he doesn't, then we kick him in the dick hard, he will not have kids. Because everybody loves kids, and if he can't have kids, he's going to have a horrible life. I don't have kids. I have a horrible life. So basically, what I'm trying to say: kids equals awesome life. I think we should just get to the questions. All right, we're gonna have Bro Law be reading off the questions from y'all today. In Law behind the camera, picking his nose on his gosh dang phone when he should be paying attention to this. Because what are the tits if I just go out of frame like this, and he can't tell me? Hey, numbnuts! You know I'm talking about you?
No.
You son of a freaking dick! Pay attention! It's your gosh dang job! Cut that part out, bro, okay? I don't want to. I'm not a horrible person, alright?
Okay.
Are you gonna do it?
Yes.
You better freaking do it. Alright, let's go to the questions. First question, please.
Worst video you've ever had to film?
Worst video I've ever had to film. Alright, now this is gonna be surprising. But the Skullberry full can, when I did the full can of Skullberry, that was probably, like, in my opinion, that was going into it the worst thing I thought was going to happen. But I don't think that was it. I think, actually, the Copenhagen Suicide was probably the worst video I've ever had to film. Because, if y'all ever watched that Copenhagen Suicide video, I threw all the dips in. It was pretty nasty with all of them mixed together. But then when I threw the pouch on top, that's when it got disgusting. And the texture was all weird and everything. And I freaking puked. And that was probably the worst. I think Copenhagen Suicide had to be, like, one of the worst ones. Even though it's Copenhagen. I'm a freaking Copenhagen fan, y'all. I love it. I freaking love Cope. Why do you think I rep it? Oh, why do you think I freaking rep Copenhagen, y'all? When I say Copenhagen Suicide to me, that's pretty freaking bad. Okay, so who asked that first question?
Camo Life USN.
Camo Life USN on Instagram?
Yes.
Camo Life USN. USN. United States Nub. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Alright, second question.
Chris Willis on Facebook. What is the worst punishment ever given in high school and what did you do?
Worst punishment in high school. Okay, so, I didn't ever get, like, expelled or anything like that, but I did get suspended once, and it was for ditching. We ditched, now I ditched a lot. Holy crap, I ditched a lot in high school. I never went to frickin' school, it seemed like. I can't believe I got dang passed. But I believe it was junior year. I ditched 7th and 8th period. I did, my buddy Pistol Pete and a couple other my buddies and a couple girls. Banjo! We're filming, you son of a dick! So, we ditched 7th and 8th period. 8th period just happened to be an art class. Now, my art teacher, she was kind of a... I probably shouldn't say this, but she was a very annoying girl. I didn't like her. She was fat, too, by the way. But anyways, she freaking started noticing that I was ditching her class a lot. She was like, let's freaking find out where this Jared is or whatever. And so they go to the office. They end up calling my mom. Then my mom calls me, and she's like, I hear you're ditching again, all this kind of crap, and you're calling me. And I'm getting called. We were at Village Inn at the time. We were eating. We were guys like eating. Me and a couple buddies and a couple girls. We was eating. And I get this call. My mom's yelling at me over the phone. You gotta get back to school, blah, blah, blah. Next day, I'm walking into school, and we have a meeting with the principal. No, we have to go to the principal's office. While I walk into school, my art teacher is literally walking towards me, and she comes up to me, and she's like, boom, boom, boom. I mean, the earth just trembled underneath her freaking feet, y'all. I mean, you just trembled. I mean, it just trembled. It trembled hard. Can I say trembled enough?
Say it one more time.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, she comes up to me with her fat ass out, and she says, don't you ever ditch my class again, Jared. Don't you ever. And she was all serious. And I said, yes, Miss Fatso. I mean, Platso. Yes, Miss Platso. That's, I will never do it again. And then I went into the freaking principal's office. We got in-school suspension, okay? They're like, oh, well, we're gonna make you do work. Instead of just going home and having fun, you're gonna freaking sit here in school and do work. So, this is the funniest part. It was the greatest day of high school I ever had when I got in-school suspension because me and all the buddies and the girls that we freaking all got suspended together in school suspension for a day. All we had to do was go across the whole school the whole day and just clean up trash. But they didn't even separate us. We all got to be together. So we freaking just all day just hung out with each other, picking up trash around the school. We just messed around all day, all freaking day. Greatest day of high school I ever had. So thank you, Miss Fatso, for freaking suspending me because it was the greatest day of my life. Well, greatest high school day of my life. I have 2 lives, so just let you guys know that. Just trying to be better than you guys. You guys only have 1. I have 2. I have 1 life now, and then when I go to sleep, I have another life in Wonderland with Alice. Alice is my wife, and I have a cat. His name is. He has a top hat, and.
That's so incorrect.
What is the day of, what is it?
There's a cat that smiles, and then there's the Mad Hatter, and he's got the top hat.
What is he, a rabbit?
No, his buddy's no.
Oh, the hare, the March hare.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I apologize. It's been freaking 20 years since I got to see Alice in Wonderland. Alright, next question.
Anthony Sexton from Facebook. Why don't you have a girlfriend? It's like a sausage fest.
Why don't I have a girlfriend? It's like a sausage. Well, okay. I'll answer this simply. I don't want a girlfriend, neither do I need a girlfriend. A lot of people want a girlfriend because they want to have someone they can just love all the freaking time and just hang out with all the gosh dang time. And then they need a girlfriend because they want them to cook them food. They want them to do their laundry. They want them to clean their shit. Well, guess what, son bitch? I could do all that myself, and I don't have a freaking problem with it. You know why? Because I'm a fucking man! I don't need a gosh dang woman in my life right now. Right now, I like to what I like to call it on the steps into becoming a successful person. A successful, there's no C in there. A successful person. If I want to be a successful person, I don't need some freaking hooker hanging around me the whole gosh dang time trying to benefits off of my freaking loins. I will reap the I will reap the own benefits. I will reap the I'm gonna reap my freaking loins reek. I'm gonna reap the benefits of my own loins by myself with my bros. I'm fine with that for now. It don't freaking think that I don't hang out with gosh dang tens all the gosh dang time. When I say tens, I mean girls that looking like freaking Rebel Wilson, son. You can't get freaking hotter than Rebel Wilson. If you don't know who Rebel Wilson, you better look her up right now. Pitch Perfect, you ever seen that? Bitch! I mean, she's a 10! God! Yeah, next question.
Bam17 from Instagram. Were you born in a trailer in the middle of the woods?
Guys, I hate to tell you this right now, but I've been lying to y'all. In Backwoods Badass, I said that I was born in a trailer in the middle of the woods, and to tell you the truth, I wasn't. I was born in a trailer in the middle of the Sahara Desert. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. I'm sorry to drop that bomb on y'all, but sorry. Okay, I'm just fucking with you. I was born in a hospital like everybody else in the freaking world. Unless you're like from like...
The Sahara Desert.
Oh, I was trying to think of something funny to say there.
I got you.
Outlaw got me. Thanks, Outlaw. That's what you're here for.
Xander E. Creus from Facebook. If you got kicked out of Antarctica and couldn't live in any of the previous states you lived in, where would you move to?
That's easy. Alaska. Now, a lot of you be like, hey, you lived in Alaska, Outlaw. Well, technically, I didn't live in Alaska, okay? I worked in Alaska. I didn't live there, all right? I didn't freaking live in Alaska. I only worked there for 4 to 5 months a year. So, I didn't freaking live in Alaska. I mean, I guess if, I don't know, does that freaking count? What do you think? Does that count, bro law?
I don't know.
Does it count? I don't know.
I lived on a boat.
I lived on a boat. I didn't even live on land, y'all. I lived on a gosh dang boat. So you can't even call, because I didn't even live in Alaska. I mean, it was Alaska border on the Bering Sea, but I didn't live in Alaska. Yeah, so, you know what? Alaska. Easy. I would seriously think about making the trip to Alaska and moving there if I didn't have to freaking have 2 brothers that just want my money and my good looks. So, if I didn't have that, then I'd probably live in Alaska right now. And these guys, they need my good looks, so I'm trying to give it to them, and my money, because I have a lot of money. I'm rich, basically, what I'm trying to say. All right, next question.
Ben Crawford 2 from Instagram. What's your funniest memory featuring all of your siblings?
Okay, now we read this question before off camera, and I was trying to think of something. And Bro Lawyer told me a funny story that, you know, there's a lot of funny moments that we've had, but what were we like? What were you?
I was probably 6 or
6?
5 or...
Yeah, 5 or 6. Jacob, we were, am I what, 10 years older than you?
You're like 6 years old.
6, I don't even know.
Oh.
How old are you even?
18.
18? Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm 10 years older. I'm 28, so, yeah. I'm not 28. Okay, so we were like, I don't know, freaking, I don't know, it doesn't matter. We were young. So, we're on the trampoline. We always had trampolines growing up. When we were doing these tricks and all this kind of stuff. You've seen Outlaw do freaking trampoline tricks before. He's pretty gosh dang good at it. But, we were doing all these freaking tricks and stuff, and I remember I was bouncing, jamming around. I'd always have him on the trampoline, and then I'd bounce him, and he'd sit on his butt, and he'd bounce around, and all this kind of crap. Well, I bounced him so hard this one time, he did like a front flip, and you know how the trampoline's got the springs on the outside when them circular trampolines? He does a front flip. He does. He does a front flip, and his head lands in between the springs. This son of a bitch got such a freaking big head, it gets stuck in the springs with his legs in the air. His legs are in the air, and then I run in. I can't remember if her parents were home or not. I go grab Jacob in-law inside. He was like, in-law, we gotta get Jay Brolo stuck in the gosh dang trampoline. So I come out, Jay comes out, and we're trying to pry the gosh dang freaking springs together so we can get her out, so we can get his head out. All in all, it was hilarious seeing his gigantic freaking head stuck in a gosh dang trampoline with his feet in the air. It was pretty hilarious. He was stuck there for quite a bit, and he was only like 5. So that's pretty gosh dang hilarious to me. All right.
B_ammo 10 on Instagram. Is there a reason why your favorite color is yellow?
Yellow! Well, okay, I've never specified that my favorite color is yellow. I mean, I may have said it here and there in all freaking Outlaw vids just to freaking get me an intro in, but you know what? I don't even understand why people are so obsessed with having a freaking favorite color. Man, I gotta think of a favorite color. I gotta freaking write down when you're all in school. What's your favorite color? Who gives a tit what your freaking favorite color is? Who gives a flying You shouldn't be worried about having a favorite color. You should be worried about subscribing to this gosh dang channel if you ain't yet. See that? That's why I'm a marketing genius.
Carson Parker from Facebook. What's the craziest thing you've ever done, and do you regret it?
When people always ask me what's the craziest thing I ever done, we ran from the cops one time. I've told this story before. My second channel lived a thrill long time ago. A bunch of buddies and I in high school. I was a sophomore, I believe. Or a junior. Gosh dang, you got the hiccups, the dip hiccups. Oh. Gotta hold my breath. All me and my buddies were out mudding on private property. We were actually mudding on firefighter property out in the middle of the boonies. This little freaking firefighter house thing. It was across from it, and there was this big mud pit we always used to go and mud in and crap. Anyways, it's like freaking 1 in the morning or something like that, and there was a cop that seen us, and he was hiding at the top of this hill. We seen him up there, and we're like, oh, we should probably go. Because we freaking haul balls out of there, and then we see that cop freaking haul balls from where he was, and he freaking comes to us, flips his lights on halfway down this hill where we're freaking going. And I don't know, we were pretty far ahead of him, but he's following us, and I mean, we were booking it down all these dirt roads, flying around freaking corners. It was straight out of a gosh dang movie, like no joke, no freaking guff. And ended up, the cop was pretty far behind us at this point. We were on a dirt road, we're coming up to my house. We turn the lights off, we flip into my gosh dang, we don't flip, we pull off into my ditch real quick, barely past the gosh dang telephone pole. We have the lights off and everything like that. We all jump out of the freaking truck and head into the gosh dang bush, and then we see the cop just zoom by, like he didn't even see us. So it was perfect. So no, I don't freaking regret it because we didn't get gosh dang caught!
Southern Rose Forever on Instagram. What does 25-8-366 mean?
I get this question a lot. Everybody's always like, you always say 25-8-366, always keep a freaking hillbilly. What does that even mean? 25-8-366. You've heard the expression 24/7, 365. So I thought, well, why don't I freaking be smart and, you know, put on my thinking cap. Pretty cool thinking cap, if you ask me, pretty attractive. And 25/8, so you got 24/7, 365, 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So why not we just overdo it? Because when we're keeping it freaking hillbilly, we're overdoing it. So we do 25 days, god damn it, 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, 366 days a year. So that's the meaning of that.
Tom and Jen Olvera on Facebook. If you were a WWE wrestler, what would your name and finishing move?
My move be?
Yeah.
I'll finish it for you. Now, I've said this before, I believe, but if I was a WWE wrestler, my name would be something with Outlaw. I mean, when I wrestled before, I did some professional wrestling back in Missouri at Harley Race's Wrestling Academy back a few years back, if you don't know. If you don't know, freaking read my biography. It's out. The Greatest Man of All of the Times. It's a book out that you can get it at Barnes & Noble probably. But anyways, you can go, or I actually, my name was JB Outlaw was my wrestling name. But I'd probably just go with Outlaw or Jared Outlaw or something like that. Something with Outlaw. And then, because that's, you know, it's what I freaking, a brand that I built already, so it's already freaking good, right? So I'd go with something with Outlaw, and my finishing move would actually be called the Kick from the Sticks. Now this kick is so freaking devastating. Let me tell you about this. You ever seen a Pele kick, right? In soccer, whenever they kick a soccer ball and they do like a backflip and they kick it at the same time, I guess, like that? Okay, you ever seen that before? Well, I do that, but not a soccer ball. I do it to your freaking head. So you'd be standing behind me, and I'll taunt you. I'll be like, oh, come on, get up, come on, get up. And then right when you get up and you turn around, I do a backflip and I kick you in the gosh dang freaking head. That's the Kick from the Sticks. Deadly weapon. You can try it on the streets, but I'm only probably the best to do it. I'm like Chuck Norris, but Chuck Norris actually, he has a shrine of me in his house. So, I'm just, you know, I'm not boasting or anything. I'm just trying to tell you guys that, just so you guys know for your own information.
Jerry Allen Moon Jr. on Facebook. Have you ever dated a yuppie?
Yes, I have. And that's why I'm not dating him anymore.
Sloan Rihal on Facebook.
If Brella freaking butchers your name, blame him. Tell him that he's a dumbass in the comments. He'll love it when he reads them. Just kidding, he's a nice guy. Okay.
Okay. Over the years of being a professional YouTuber, what would be your favorite memory or fondest memory of your two channels?
That's pretty simple too. I still remember the happiest that I've ever been is it was 2009, I think. It was the year I graduated high school. I think I was still in high school. It was whenever I got it. This is back when you had to get accepted to the YouTube Partner Program. Now, I've been on YouTube ever since before they even had a partner program, which maybe some of you guys don't know what that is, but you become a partner with YouTube. You get to be able to have ads on your videos and start making money and start to make it a job. And back in 2009, I was still a young buck. And I got the email from YouTube saying that I can be a partner. They think my channel is good enough to be a YouTube partner. And now everybody's a YouTube partner. Now you can just sign up for a YouTube account and you're a YouTube partner. But back in the day it was hard to get. And I was like, it made me so excited. I remember I was sitting, I didn't have my own computer at this time. I was freaking 17 years old. And I didn't have my own computer. Because, you know, my parents don't freaking buy us gosh dang computers and iPhones and all that kind of stuff. I didn't even have a gosh dang cell phone until I was out of high school. Anyways. I was on my parents' computer, and I was sitting there checking my email, stuff like that, and then I get a freaking email from YouTube. I check it out, I read it, I get so gosh dang excited that I remember my mom and dad were out in the backyard, and they were doing something in the backyard, and I run out, and I'm like, Mom, Dad! And they had their dogs with us. I was like, guess what? I'm a YouTube partner, oh my gosh! And they were so excited for me. Probably not because they don't actually love me, but I was excited. I'm just kidding, Mom and Dad, I know you love me. So I run out to my parents and I'm like, I'm a freaking YouTube partner, I'm a YouTube partner, can you believe this? Oh my gosh! Like, I was so freaking excited. So that probably has to be the greatest and fondest memory. That's probably the fondest memory. And then, you know, a bunch of other things too. Like, every time I upload a video, and then start seeing all y'all's like positive comments and stuff like that, I get so excited and I love that. Like, every feeling whenever I upload a video, it's perfect. I love scrolling through the comments and just reading everybody freaking loving it and said they laughed at this part or whatever, and this part was so funny and stuff. That's my favorite. So every single day, y'all, I freaking love every minute of being a professional YouTuber.
Last question.
All right.
Brian Mitchell on Instagram. Have you ever wondered what the inside of your nipples look like?
What the tits? Literally? What the... Well, you want to find out? Alright, y'all, that concludes the Q&A. I hope y'all enjoyed that today. Hope y'all learned a little bit more about me. If you guys do like these Q&As, make sure to let me know in the comments below what the tits if you want to see more or not. And so y'all been asking me the questions. I want to ask y'all a question. What is y'all's favorite, no matter how long you've been watching or whatever the videos that you've seen of mine, what is y'all's favorite video that you've seen of mine? Let me know in the comments below. That could be a gauge on, you know, if a bunch of people say the same one, then I'll try to make more videos like that. Appreciate it, y'all. Thanks for watching. I want to give a shirt shout out real quick. Farm for America's Rebel Movement. Farm. You can find this brand new spanking shirt over at rednecknationgear.com. I know a lot of you redneck sons of bitches out there and farmers will love this one. Anyways, I think that'll do it for me. My name is Outlaw and I'm out, y'all. And until next time, Monday, we'll see y'all on the dip side. 25-8, 366. Always keep it frickin' here.
Born in a trailer in the middle of the woods, shooting deer and drinking beer, it's all that's understood. Dip in my lip, much I get my hand. Redneck Nation on my back, we dominate and fade to black. Getting drunk up in the back of the bourbon truck, I'm skinning books.